Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking phrases in all of spiritual philosophy. It comes from a Zen master, and his command was simple: kill the Buddha. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a path straight to jail, not liberation. But believe it or not, there's a profound wisdom hidden inside. Let's figure out what it is.
Okay, so here it is in all its glory. Kill the Buddha, kill the patriarchs, kill your parents. This isn't some footnote in an obscure text. This is a core teaching from the legendary Zen master Linji. Coming from a Buddhist master, it just sounds like complete and utter madness, right? But this single quote holds the key to understanding the very nature of reality, and we are going to unlock it together.
So, what is going on here? Is this a call to literal violence? A total rejection of morality? Well, to get Linji's command, we first have to understand the world from his point of view. And for him, that world doesn't start out there. It starts right in here. Before we can even begin to decipher Linji's wild command, we have to get a handle on the most fundamental principle of this whole school of thought: the absolute total power of the mind. And for Zen, this isn't just some nice philosophical idea. It's the operating system for reality itself.
You know, the power of this is in its simplicity. What this principle really means is that everything we experience, the good, the bad, the holy, the profane, it all starts as just a thought, a concept, a little flicker in our own consciousness. And that means the entire spiritual battle is an internal one. The things Linji tells us to kill aren't actually out there in the world. They are ideas or constructs that exist inside our own minds.
Okay, so with that mind-only principle as our secret decoder ring, let's start unlocking Linji's 5 unpardonable sins that he says will lead us to liberation. These aren't literal actions, of course, but powerful metaphors for destroying the internal roadblocks that keep us from seeing reality as it truly is.
First up on the list, killing your father. I mean, in just about every culture, that's the ultimate taboo. So, in a spiritual context, what could this possibly mean? Let's break down the code. So, in Zen, the father is a metaphor. It represents what's called root ignorance. This is the foundational misunderstanding of reality that literally gives birth to every other delusion we have, and all of our suffering. So, to kill your father simply means to destroy the very source of your own confusion. Next, Linji says we have to harm our mother. Again, another really disturbing image. So, if the father stands for ignorance, what on earth does the mother symbolize in this internal world of ours? Well, the mother symbolizes the womb of craving and attachment. It's the force that gives birth to all of our worldly desires, all our clinging to things, to people, to ideas. Harming this mother means cutting off that endless cycle of wanting and grasping that keeps us trapped and dissatisfied. And now we get to the most famous and, let's be honest, scandalous command of them all: bloodying the Buddha. How could attacking the very symbol of enlightenment possibly lead you to it? This is where the teaching gets really, really interesting. So here's the crucial point. The moment you create an idea of a Buddha out there, some perfect, pure, holy being that is separate from you, you've just created another object of attachment. It becomes a goal to chase, a concept to worship. Linji is saying you have to destroy even this holy idea to realize the truth that's already inside you. The final 2 sins follow this exact same logic. Disrupting the Sangha, the spiritual community, is about breaking free from groupthink and needing other people's approval. Burning the sutras and holy statues, that's about realizing that the words pointing to the truth are not the truth itself. It's all about destroying our attachment to external things. And this table just lays out the entire code perfectly. Each sin is a targeted strike against a specific mental obstacle. See, it's not about destruction, it's about deconstruction. It's about dismantling the prison that we've built for ourselves out of our own ideas, our attachments, and our ignorance. But this radical teaching goes even further. It doesn't just apply to bad things like ignorance and craving. Linji's warning is that any concept, no matter how holy or good it seems, can become a trap. This quote is so powerful. In Buddhism, a bodhisattva is an enlightened being who dedicates themselves to helping everyone else. I mean, it's one of the highest ideals you can strive for. And yet, Linji calls this ideal a shackle. But why? Well, because as soon as you put a label on it, as soon as you turn it into a concept you're striving for, you've once again created a division between you and enlightenment. You've literally put yourself in chains. This distinction right here is absolutely critical. Religion, teachings, scriptures, even the word Buddha, these are all just the guide. They're the medicine for the illness, the signpost on the road, the finger pointing at the moon. But they are not the destination itself. Linji's warning us not to mistake the map for the territory. Don't get so obsessed with the signpost that you never actually travel to the place it points to.
So if Linji is telling us to throw away scriptures, ranks, eloquent speech, and even the idea of the Buddha himself, what's left? What does he actually value? What is the one thing that truly matters on this path? Before we get to the answer, just look at everything he dismisses. He doesn't care if you've memorized every holy book. He is not impressed by your social status. He's not moved by your beautiful speeches or your sharp intellect. To him, all of that stuff is just decoration on the cage. It doesn't actually help you get out.
And here it is, the one and only thing Linji values above everything else: genuine insight. This isn't knowledge about the truth. It is the direct, unmediated, personal experience of it. It's an authentic way of seeing reality that's totally free from the filters of concepts, labels, and beliefs. It's not something you can read in a book or be given by a teacher. It's a vision you have to awaken for yourself.
And so we end with this question, turning Linji's radical teaching back on ourselves. His command to kill the Buddha is really a command to examine our own minds. What ideas, even the noble ones, about success or happiness or our own deeply held beliefs have become our shackles? What modern Buddhas, whether they're gurus, politicians, or scientific dogmas, have we put on a pedestal, preventing us from seeing the truth for ourselves? It's a question worth sitting with.